welcome to another episode in our beautiful, relaxing place. Well, now a Canadian penny. It's all the way from Canada. On to the next. Well, it's hard to see, but there's a bald eagle. It just flew by the American flag there. Cool. I'm not quick enough with the camera. Well, there's something you don't find every day. It's $1. Cool. It's $1 coin. On to something else. Well, I'm not sure, but it looks like the wheel to a wick, to a candle, or not a candle, a lantern. Not quite sure. On to something better. Probably a penny here, but you never know. Or it could be a bottle cap. I've found quite a few of those so far. Or it could be a rose tag. On to something better. Now there's something down here. And it is a shell casing. Wow, it's a tiny little 22 shell casing. Well, at least it's not a rose tag. I found a bunch of them. Or a bottle cap. On to something better. Well, I'm not sure what it is. It's brass. It's round. And it was pretty deep, about 6 inches, and this ground is filled with iron, and the legend is still being able to pick out things among the iron. So happy. So maybe there's still stuff here. Let's keep going. Well, I don't know what this is. Very cool. It looks like the cover to a locket or something. Very ornate. That's pretty old. But again, the legend is doing pretty good. This area has been heavily detected, filled with iron, and I'm still managing to squeak out a few interesting little things. I'll be really happy if I find an old coin or two. Well, let's see. If these things were left behind, there's more here. Let's keep going. Even if we don't find any treasure, the view from up here is worth the effort, and that's the real treasure. And I've got a lobster back home and a beer waiting for him. Let's keep going. So I've got it in field mode, all metal, in multi-frequency 1. But when you get to the tones, I have the iron tones, the volume turned down low, so they're in the background. But anything from about a 15 and higher jumps out at you. So as you go along, So you can hear all the iron kinda in the background. But what I'm listening for is any kind of little squeak. Any repeatable little squeak. I'll have to investigate that. Stay tuned. Well, I got a 20 signal. I thought I'd be digging trash, but it's way cooler than trash. It's a suspender clip. Very fancy one. I believe it's a suspender clip. Very cool. So there's still stuff here. Let's keep going. The best signal I've had so far, well, in a long time, it's a 45-46. Let's see. Of course, it could always be another rose tag. It's still a 46. I don't see anything yet. Where's the shiny stuff? It's not shiny. It's a giant grommet, or a donut. Well, that sounded great. It was pretty far down there, not terribly far. 6 inches or so. All right. Well, again, the legend is finding them in among the iron. So there's probably more here. Let's go. Well, getting a really iffy signal here, and it's my third pocket knife of the trip. Wow, that's a pretty one. I might try electrolysis on that one. That's cool. All right, on to the next. I haven't had a signal in a while, and this one is really iffy. So let's see what it is. It's coming up as a 56 now. Could be junk. It could be whatever this thing is. Oh, you know what that is? That's a toe tap. That's a toe tap. That's my first one. That's why I didn't recognize it. That's cool. All right. Well, it might not be the day of old coins, but it's the day of old relics. That's cool. All right, I'll take it. On to the next. And another suspender clip. This one's falling apart. Oh, there it goes. But hey, that's pretty cool. That'll go in my suspender clip collection. I guess their pants were falling down here. There's so many suspender clips lost. On to the next. And even more. It's another one. This is a funny looking one. I'll clean it up. You'll see it right here. Well, I thought I was digging a bottle cap, but it's not. I do believe it's an old copper. Well, well, the house is really, really old, from the 1800s. Ooh, I might get something off of that. Oh yes, I can see a bust right there. Outstanding. And it would flip like this if it was, if it was British. Yes, I can see I can see Britannia right there. There's a shield, there's her arm, her other arm. This is a KG3, I believe. I'll clean it up when I get home. That is outstanding. Wow. I jumped back 2 centuries, 3 centuries. This is a 1700s coin. That's amazing. All right, on to the next. Now, people say, and I've heard people say it, I've followed it sometimes, if you go one direction you get a good signal, and you turn the other way and it goes away, or all the time you hear iron in the background, they say, don't dig it, don't dig it, it's just big iron or just junk. But you never know. If there's iron in the hole close to the target, you turn, you might get that target masked. Trust your instincts. Trust in the force. Trust in the furrow check on the Legend. I had just had that happen here. I had a nice 41, 42 signal, and I turned on it and it went away, and all I could hear in the background was iron, no matter which way I went. And I dug it anyway. It's a brass shotgun shell, standard 10 gauge, I think. But it's not a good target, but definitely not just a junk iron signal. So trust it. Just dig it and see what you get. Probably more trash, but let's see. The ground isn't real hard. It's very soft and fluffy, but it's got wow, look at that, a big old square nail. So it's not real soft, it's not real hard, so it's real easy digging. But the problem is these roots are like basket woven, so you can't get through them very easily. Well, that was my target. It's a big old square nail. These are handmade back in the 1800s. Very old. On to the next. Well, a 22, 23 signal down here. Probably a pull tab or a nickel. Oh, 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 oh. Look at this. It's an old pocketbook. Now this is the only signal I was getting, so this is definitely not, I don't think there's coins down here. I'll poke around a little, but that's really cool. All the fabric is rotted away, and the only thing left is this. Look, it's got a thing for straps and a snap close here. That's been there a long time. That's cool. Oh, where's the coins? On to something else. Not sure what I have. And it is a bottle cap. Yikes. Oh no. Yeah. Just a piece of trash. On to the next. Oh, maybe it's another rose tag. I don't know. But there's something in the clump. I think. No, it wasn't very deep after all. You know what it looks like? It looks like the blade of a propeller. which might seem a little odd, except where I am. Alright, on to the next. Well, I'll have to clean it up and see what it is, but it's a thing. I'm not sure. I'll see. So, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, as long as there's been a house on this property, there's been this little walkway that runs along and it goes up to the house. Now, for the last, I don't know, 80 years, all the bushes have grown up all around this path, so there was just a path, but all that was overgrown. So the new owners had it all torn out. So the people who detected before, I know who you are. I'm sure they didn't get out into the bushes because it's too thick. So I'm finding stuff along the edges of the bushes where the people used to walk down. So I'll stick with it. We'll see if we can't find something good. Well, we found a bunch of good stuff, but I'm hoping to find at least one good silver coin. I'll take a Merc. I'll take a Rosie. I'm not picky. On to the next. A really good high tone here. Not getting my hopes up. Let's see what it is. Where did it go? Well, I hate doing this, but let me back you up a little. It's still in the hole. Wow. Here it is, whatever it is. Oh. Well, I'm not sure, but it's big and heavy and feels like lead. Alright, I'll clean it up and see what it is, but that's disappointing. I thought I was digging a silver quarter. Alright, on to the next. Well, I don't know exactly what it is. I thought it was a rose tag, but it's a little metal tag. It's got somebody's name on it, though. So it's not a rose tag, but I'll check with the people around here and see if anybody recognizes the name. And hey, maybe I can get it back to an ancestor or something. A descendant, I should say. Alright, on to the next. Yikes. No! It's one of those things. These are all over the shore. Oh, yikes. Never mind. Not sure what I have here. But it's ringing up pretty good. Haven't had a good signal in a while. And I still haven't had a good signal in a while. It looks like it is. It's a giant hunk of lead. It's still malleable, still soft. Let's dig probably another piece here. Yikes. That's it. Alright, nothing to see here, folks. Move along, move along. Well, that'll do it for this adventure. Stay tuned for the next one.